The DBU cross-country team has been the head of the class in the Heartland Conference as the Lady Patriots have won 9 straight league titles, including a trip to the NCAA National Championships last year. On the men's side, the Patriots have finished in first place in 5 of the last 7 years. With the program steeped in rich tradition, DBU expects to make another run at a conference title in 2016 and push for a return trip to the national stage.
Yeah, you know, I've been here for 12 years, and it's a long time, and very proud of what we've accomplished over those 12 years. A lot of continuity, a lot of consistency, but I think the main thing has been over these, previous 11 years is we've had a lot of good, hardworking men and women, and a lot of good, hardworking men and women that have bought into our philosophy as a program, bought into our philosophy as a Christ-centered university, and I think as long as we continue to get young men and women that has that motivating them, we're going to be pretty good. And so it's been easy to create that culture when you've got those guys and gals working hard for this university, working hard for the Lord. And so it's been a pretty cool thing. And I think that's the expectation, that we just continue that.
While the Patriots must replace the likes of Kelsey Bruce, an All-American and a 4-time Heartland Conference Runner of the Year, along with Anna Salazar, who was a 3-time All-Conference performer, DBU returns a strong class of experienced runners on the women's side who are poised to lead the Lady Patriots in 2016.
Yeah, it's tough to replace athletes the caliber of Kelsey and Anna. But I think it's going to allow some of these other ladies who've been in the shadows to kind of step up and get a little shine themselves. We have 8 girls returning that have all-conference or NCAA regional or NCAA national championship experience. And so we've got a lot of girls coming back that have competed at a high level. And so I'm excited for those ladies to get a little shine. But, we've also got a great group coming in as well. So I think we're going to be very prepared to step up this season following the loss of those 2 girls.
Leading the way for DBU's women's team will be senior Cashley Rias. A 3-time first-team all-conference selection, Rias hopes to cap off her career with another run to the national championships.
Making it to nationals last year was one of the most amazing experiences I've had here at DBU. And we know as a team how much hard work and dedication goes into making it that far. So some of our goals this year as a team are to be intentional and just to give it our best effort every day, whether it's in practice, whether it's in the races leading up to nationals. And just being a senior this year, I'm so excited for it, and I know we're a young team, but our passion and our strength is still found in the Lord. And so we're just so ready to race, and we're going to be fierce on the course.
In addition to the team's veteran leadership, the Lady Patriots will also depend on a group of up-and-coming runners to make their mark this year.
This might be one of our best recruiting classes we've ever had. It's not big in number, but it's big in quality. Incoming freshmen Leah Lewis, Hannah Moore, Danielle Ryman, all 3 of those ladies have UIL Texas State Championship experience, whether that's on the cross-country course or on the track or both. And those 3 ladies have run some of the fastest times as preps that we've ever had coming to the program. So really excited about them and the contributions they could probably make to our program. And then also we've got a transfer student, and Julia Pieper from Germany, who has amazing credentials on the track and will be an immediate contributor as well. So, we have those 8 ladies coming back that have the experience, but we also have a group of girls who are hungry and have great credentials to come in and contribute. So I think we're going to be fine. We're pretty excited to see what these girls can do this year after last year's big season.
Sophomore Mikayla Lamb enters her 2nd season at DBU, and after a freshman campaign that saw her claim first-team all-conference honors, the California native expects to build off last year's performance.
Last year, DBU definitely molded me into a new runner. I became invested, more driven, and just appreciative of the blessing that it is to compete. And I am so stoked for this new season because the team is ready. We've had a hard summer full of higher mileage and faster paces, and we have this new focus. We trust in coaches' training and each other, and we have this special trust in the Lord.
On the men's side, DBU is coming off a 2nd-place finish at the Heartland Conference Championships last year. And it's a group that Jacob Phillips believes has the talent to return to the top of the league as they vie for their 5th conference title in 7 years.
We scored last year at conference when we finished 2nd. We scored 5 freshmen, and we returned all of our top 7 from that conference championship last year. So we're pretty excited to have all that back. It's a young group, and I think our sophomore class, the guys who scored for us last year, I think it's a special group of young men that work really hard. But we've got a lot of hard work left to do, and And I think that if we're going to win conference this year, we've got to have it every day. But we're really excited about the talent we've got. Really excited about the potential those guys have. There's a lot of work to do to beat some of the teams in our conference.
The Patriots are a team loaded with young talent, highlighted by sophomore Stetson Rias, who earned first-team All-Conference and NCCAA All-American honors as a freshman last year. And as he enters his second season, he hopes to lead DBU back to a league title.
Last year we had a young team and we had a lot of potential, but we were very disappointed after placing second in conference. And since that day, we've just built up a lot of motivation, and we're just ready to race this year. And we've been working hard as a team. We've had a great summer together, and we're just ready to start off this year on a good note. And when conference comes, we hope to place first as a team. And we understand that we need to keep working together, running together, working hard together, and just really training intentionally.
Along with Rias, fellow sophomore Trent Phelps is also coming off a dynamic freshman season that saw him claim honorable mention All-Conference honors, as well as being tabbed an NCCAA All-American. As Phelps heads into the new year, he'll be called on to play a greater leadership role, and he believes that the team's chemistry will play a vital role in the Patriots' success.
The best part about this team is that we're not self-reliant. We rely on each other to get through every workout, every Bible study, and every race. We're not just teammates, we're brothers. And we know at the end of the day, at the end of the season, at the end of the year, we accomplish our goals together. That's where our team's success comes from and will continue to come from. Because we know when we line up at conference, regionals, and hopefully nationals, that we are going to go to work not just for ourselves, but for each other and our God.
With a challenging schedule leading up to the Heartland Conference Championships, Jacob Phillips anticipates both the men's and women's teams to rise to the occasion as they look to hit their peak towards the end of the season.
Yeah, it's a cool schedule. You know, we haven't hosted a home meet since 2013, conference championships, and that was the last time the men have won a conference championship. And so hoping that course brings us some luck in October. But, you know, it's cool because we're going to get to preview the conference course since we're hosting an early season meet. We're going to get to go up to Denver and preview the regional course and kind of gauge our fitness for that course. And then we're going to go to Missouri Southern, which is always a tough Division II meet. So it's a tough schedule, but the goal is every year, get to conference, win conference, get to the regional championships with a chance to qualify for the national championships. And I'm hoping the plan is that the schedule will prepare us for that.
DBU's 2016 campaign begins at home this year when they host the Patriot Invite at the Mansfield Sports Complex on September 3rd. DBU will also be host to the Heartland Conference Championships in Mansfield on October 22nd. With the cross-country season just around the corner, we look forward to seeing you out on the course as the Patriots set out on their quest for another league title.